At my 20-week ultrasound, we found out that Magnus-Aodhan had a hypoplastic left heart syndrome.
Seeing our son go through all this is definitely the most challenging part. It's the most viscerally painful.
It's almost impossible to explain the feeling of watching somebody else go through that kind of pain and suffering. And I mean, I'd use the word hell.
I was afraid that we had lost that happy baby, that, that he would survive, but, that thing that made him so happy and resilient would be extinguished. My happiest moment is that that wasn't the case.
I actually resigned from my job, which I worked really hard to try to get to where I was. And I was a preschool teacher, and it was hard for me to actually leave. But in the end, I would just do anything for him.
What about the rest of my family? Because I have 2 other children. We have pets that we would have to relocate. These are things that were going through our mind.
If it wasn't for the Ronald McDonald House, I don't see a way we could have been able to go to CHOP with our son and live in Philadelphia.
Everyone here made us feel like everything that they did was to help us get through this. You're in isolation. You really can't talk to anyone else when you're in the hospital. Knowing that my kids, my other children, could come here, stay, and then come with us to the hospital to see their brother, that was really a bonus, because we didn't realize that that was even possible.
One of my happiest moments, I would say, would be being able to be in the moments and being involved in little things at the hospital that normally at home would be ordinary, like washing your baby's hair or giving them a bath.
As a dad, watching your daughter go through it, this 12-year-old kid who has this innocence playing ball and running in a park and doing normal things that kids do, but then there's days she can't even leave the house. She can't brush her teeth. She can't take a shower. The first time we came here, Tom met us downstairs, and Ava wouldn't even get out of the car. It was literally kicking, screaming, punching. I'm not getting out of it. Tom just made it like he was an angel, same as Liz. No big deal, come back another day.
The last thing you worry about is what's going to happen to us as a family. And really, that's the one thing we realized at the house, was that was their main focus.
And I did think to myself, like, somebody who created this house has gone through something that they know what these families are going through. They feel it, they've lived it, they realize it.
Y la razón por la que me encuentro en la casa Ronald McDonald es porque tengo 4 niñas que sufren de raquitismo hipofosfatémico.
I have 3 siblings. Only one of them did not have to have the surgery. We've been on this since 4 years ago. And it's been a bit more difficult.
El personal de aquí recibieron a las niñas y las acogieron como si fueran sus madres.
They're trying to help families with kids who need help, kids who have mental illness, kids who have physical ailments. They don't care about income. They don't care about your tax return. They don't care about where you come from. Doesn't matter. What matters to them is you have a child in a hospital, you need help, we want to help you.
You don't get much more invasive than open heart procedures, where you're just as vulnerable as you can be.
And know that it's hard, but we won't stop fighting for our children.
This place is more than just a place that we stay. It does feel like it's become a home away from home.
It's definitely more of a home than a hotel. And it's a lot of fun.
Staying at a hotel for even just the amount of time that we've been there, which has been over 180 days, and you multiply that by like between $40 and $75, which it adds up. It's thousands and thousands of dollars, and we just would not be able to afford that. And my husband right now is not working as well, so we're both not having income, and it makes it extremely hard. He's been through a lot, and he's only 8 months old.
De no tener la casa Ronald McDonald, la corrección de las piernas de mis hijas y el tratamiento necesario prácticamente no hubiese sido posible.
When you start thinking about all the little milestones that happen in a day where, a child sleeps a little bit more, 30 minutes more, or eats another meal, eats another bite of food more than they did the day before, that's exciting.
The wonderful part was that we never really thought about, when Noah got his stem cell transplant, we never really thought about where we were going to eat lunch, breakfast, dinner, whether or not we would have enough money to be able to pay for the room or the where we were staying.
Magnus-Aodhan, you've made us the happiest parents in the whole world. And we love you so much. And we're gonna be a fighting family together for as long as we have to fight.
We're never going to give up. We love you so much, and all I want in the whole world is for you to be happy and healthy.